Hi, how are you? Thank you for being here today. And I apologize for the background noise. The dryer is running, so it's a little noisy. But in the episode today, I want to talk about changes. I know, can't remember how many times I talk about it, but it's one of the hardest things, so gotta keep on talking about it till the day I die. But earlier I watched this scene from the Matrix movie where Trinity told Leo, she said, Leo, you been down that road before and you know where it leads. And that's not what you really want. That's not what you want. And it's like a rock hit in the head, hit in my head. You know, I started to realizing that it the same go for how I've been living my life. Everything. Not just the career path, but the path to work, the path of just living life. And I'm sure you're listening to this, you want your life to be different. You want your life to be better. So am I. And it's hard. It's hard to change. But it make me think of my career first. And it's like, for the past 2 years, 3 years, only been recently once I start this podcast very regularly, I stopped trying to impress people, trying to take the path that was never meant for me, the familiar path that I've been taking almost my whole life, which is the path that was carved by other people, the path that I was told to take because that's what everybody else do. So that's what I did. And 2 years after college, I keep on trying to avoid the unknown, the scary path, and I keep on trying to hanging on to that familiar road, and I stuck with it. And I keep on telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna use the degree, I'm gonna find this job, I'm gonna be an IT guy, sitting in an office typing codes all day, every day, and I'm gonna make a lot of money. I lived that way for a while, even though I couldn't find a job, but I keep on hanging on to it, thinking it is like a backup plan, a plan that if everything goes south, I can hang on to it. I can always go back to that office and type codes. Not until recently, I let go. I let go of it entirely. That I don't need that degrees anymore. I don't have to do something that I dread about, hate doing, just because I want to be accepted by other people, just because I wanted to fit in. So now I'm just working at the salon. Yeah, not anything groundbreaking, not something people would admire, not something that my nieces and nephew would look up to, or something that my parents would be proud of. But now I'm doing it for me, not for anybody else. And then I heard that quote earlier, and it's like ringing a bell in my head. That how I've been living my life, just like that. I've been down to that road before and I know where it leads, but I keep on going down that road over and over again. Not the career path, but almost everything. Whether it is leaving the dishes in the sink and not washing it right away, or not cooking food at home and eating out, or doing laundry more regularly before the clothes or after. It's like those are the things that I know that would make me more efficient. But now I keep on procrastinating, taking the old familiar path. And I want to change, I want to be a better version of me. But I don't want to put in the effort, put in the work to get it done. And that's the hard part. The hard part is to just do the work and stop procrastinate like you always did, you always do, every single time. And to quote, you've been down to that road before, Leo, and you know where it's leading. It's like you've been leaving the dishes out in the sink before and before and before this, and you know where it leads. A mess in the kitchen. Eating out, you know where it leads, wasting more money. But you keep on doing it and doing it again. You know where it leads. Once you spend more money than you should be spending. And just like, not with the dishes, not with the laundry or cooking, but it's like everything in life. It's like we want to change, but we keep on clinging to the bad habits, the things that we always do, and we expect things to change. It's like there's a customer yesterday coming. He always really nice, so whenever she comes in to see me, she say hi, and it's very down to earth lady. Well, she's probably younger than me, but I have no interest in it. I'm just a very, very awkward kind of person, so I don't come to people and talk to them. So every time they come in, it seemed like she's trying to talk to me, like she would look at me and say hi and then saying things. But every time I see her, I just saw her and I see, hi, how are you? And then I look away and I walk away. Every single time. And it's like deep down I know that I want to talk to her. I want to, just having a human connection. But I'm too nervous. I'm too afraid of taking the new path, doing the new things, doing something that I have never done before, and keep on doing the same things I always do, just to say hi and ignore and then walk away. So what am I trying to say? Well, what I'm saying is that I just really need to take a good look at myself and know that you're better than this. You have the ability to face your fear, face your uncomfortable, face your comfort, and be uncomfortable, It's hard. It's hard to put yourself in discomfort and try new things. But that's the only way to grow. That's the only way for you to become best version of yourself is to face the fear and do it anyway. And it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, right? But I don't. Because I cannot do it myself. That's why I had to talk it out like this. Because I'm fucking suck at it. Terrible at it, in fact. But that's the great thing about being a human. We get to choose. We get to decide. We get to make a conscious decision. We get to change our life if we have the will to do so. And it's like you have to train your mind to be stronger than your body. Telling your body that your brain is the boss, not your body. You know? So yeah, we always been down that road before, and we know where it leads. Always doing those habits, making those decisions over and over again, and we know where it leads. We consciously know where it leads, but we keep on sabotaging ourselves. We keep on repeating it instead of taking the unfamiliar path and face the fear, the uncertainty. But most likely it will lead you to somewhere new, somewhere better. Because always on the other side of the discomfort, there's a relieved version of yourself that's glad that you did it. Even though the result is terrible, not what you wanted. But you'll be glad that you did it. You did it all. And you live it. I didn't want it to make this episode too long, so maybe this is good. You know, I don't want to bore you over and over again with you know, these words. So I'm gonna have to stop this earlier today, and thank you so much for listening, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.